This is your friend Stella of Liquenda Huff. I'm glad to have you. So today I came your way because a number of people asked, what if they are really interested in making soap but cannot handle the lye part of it? Is there a way around? So today's video is going to address the other way to get to make your own soap but skipping the lye section. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Okay, so there's another way you can make soaps where you add your own fragrances of your choice. You add colors that you would want. You add the designs and the kind of mold in case you want to play a part in the soap you are using. Yes, there is an already made soap, so to say, that you only buy, and all you do is to melt it and then pour. Okay, and so as the name sounds, it's called melt and pour soap base. Okay, so all you need is to buy the kind you want. Maybe you want it in a shea butter, with shea butter, or you want it with glycerin. Maybe you want it in a goat milk kind. And there's various kinds out there, but it's called the melt and pour soap base. So when you buy it, they are usually in a block form. Okay, in a block form, just like the soap. So because it's an already made soap. Okay, so all you do is buy it, cut it into little cubes, toss it into your microwave, put it in your microwave, melt it. When it is melted down, you add the fragrances you want, and you put it you add the colors you want, and then pour. You see, and then pour into your molds. And you don't need to wait for any curing moment because it's already done. All those processes is a faster way of making soap. That's how I began. So yes, and you can even make it with your kids by you can supervise them and help them make it. It's kind of a fun time too that you can share with your kids. So yes, so today's video is really going to walk you through. You're going to see how I made mine. Okay, so have a fair idea of what I'm talking about. So if you want to, maybe you even want to go into a small business, want to start something small, but maybe you have kids and you don't want to handle the lye because you need extreme precaution and you don't want to endanger yourself or the people around you because you need to take care of the little ones. This is a very simple, fast track way of getting into soap making. So without talking too much, let's see how it's all done. See you soon. A bar soap, but this time around I'm just making it fragrance free. So I got this a melt and pour soap, so I'm not doing it from the scratch. So this is how I got it. It came like this. So I'm just going to divide it into smaller pieces and then put it in the microwave so that I can melt quickly. equal portions. Okay, so now I'm going to put it in the microwave to melt, and it needs 30 seconds for each section. So you don't do it, let's say, 1 minute continuous. No, just 30 seconds in increment. If you need more, you need more time for it to melt. So you start with just 30 seconds. It's not enough, so I'll put it in for 30 more seconds. So this is how it became with the extra 30 seconds, making it a minute. So I'm going to stir until, but there are few lumps in, so eventually I'll toss it back in for another 30 seconds. But I want to do my best to see how much will melt as I stir it up, because we don't want to overheat it. One thing I realized is that when it is overheated, it becomes very sticky and it's kind of slimy, so we don't want that. That was my first experience when I actually forgot. Instead of 30, I put in 3 minutes, and it actually boiled. It became very slimy and sticky. I'm just trying to get the best much to get melted by the heat within. Okay, so whilst I wait for it, I'll melt the next one. Okay, hold it one more 30 seconds. Ooh, it's settling on me. I'll melt it one more time and then I'll start pouring it. One thing I realized is that I had two different shea butter soap base. I bought them from two different places. One thing I realized is that one of them tends to become very slimy and sticky. I don't know why, but the other one is quite friendly. You see, I don't know whether you observe. You see, this is But I've forgotten where I got them from. But I'll go and investigate again. But one of them, see, the same amount of time, but this one tends to be very slimy. Don't know why. But they are all shea butter soap base. This one really comes out very beautiful. Very beautiful. This one will give you some time to make some swirls if you want to. But this one, so forgiving. Just come out so beautiful. So beautiful. Might not even need to toss it in again. So I'm going to make 3 colors: white, bright gold, and golden green. So since the soap base is already white, I'm not going to color anything white. I'm just going to maintain it the way it is. The spatula. Trying to sleep on me, so I have to be quick about that. See, the first one I was talking about, it has totally slept on me. So I'm going to toss it in for 30 seconds again. You know what? Let me add the color to it. This is also trying to speak for me, but it's way better. Way better. So I think at this point, let me just add my color. The white seems to be overpowering the green. Let's see how it goes. This formula really needs you to be not working with speed. The color is not as bright as I was expecting it. Let's see how it goes. There are a lot of bubbles on it, so you need to spray with 70% isopropyl alcohol to get rid of it. Let me give it a fix till tomorrow. Let me see how it comes out. But definitely not as I expected it. I'm going to set this aside till tomorrow morning. I'm going to put it in a very warm place. So the next day, I'm come to see how it turned out. I don't know why this thing is not straight on the edges. The mold seems to not have been smoothed. It's not leveled. You can see it. It's not leveled. This is my first time of using this kind of mold. So it's a learning curve. It's so easy to take out. So easy. That's when I give it to this mold. So easy. So I'm trying to figure out why it was not straight. It looks nice on the surface though. It's nice. But the colors are not as bright as I wanted it. But anyway, as I cut it, I'll see how it turns out. It's fairly smooth on most parts. Let me try and see how So I here we go. It looks mostly white. It's not bad. I like the size and all. I like the way it looks. It looks nice. On the surface it looks nice. The colors look nice. I just wished it had gone through each level like I wanted it to. But anyway, it's a learning curve. We'll get better. Okay, thank you for joining me. See you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to like. Because I would really love to have you in my community. See you soon. Bye.